Most traders lose money in the first 15 minutes after market open. And honestly, that's exactly what I want them to do. Because while they're chasing that open, I'm waiting. And that patience is what makes a bounce play one of the most consistent setups I use on ES futures every single week. My name is Andrew with AP Futures Trading. I trade ES futures using VWAP and funded accounts exclusively. In this video, I'm going to break down the VWAP bounce play step by step, entry, confirmation, target, and stops. I'm going to walk you through two real trade examples from my own charts so you can see exactly how this plays out in the live market conditions. Let's get into it. All right, so here's one of our first examples, and this is about as clean as a bounce play gets. Before I walk you through the entry, the very first rule is simple. Do not touch anything for the first 15 minutes after market open. That 15-minute window is how long it takes for the opening range to fully set. The opening range is simply the high and low established in those first 15 minutes like you see right here. You can see it right here on the chart. Every single day I wait for this range to form because I even consider a trade every once in a while. Most retail traders are clicking buy or sell within the first 60 seconds of open. That's exactly why they are getting chopped out. Once the opening range is set, the first thing I need to do is see a break on the side that aligns with the trend. Look right here. Trend is up and price also breaks above opening range high. That is my first confirmation. I'm not interested in a break against the trend, ever. The break needs to confirm what the market is already telling me. No trend alignment, no trade. As simple as that. After that break happens, watch what price happens next. It pulls back here. This is completely normal expected. What I'm looking for is the pullbacks that come back down to the New York VWAP. That blue line right here. VWAP acts as a magnet that price returns to after a move. But I'm still not entering there. The pullback to VWAP is just step 3. The confirmation comes next, and this is the most important part. This is where most traders get it wrong. When price pulls back to New York VWAP, do not just click buy the second it touches that level. Sellers can still take control right at VWAP and send price lower. What I need to see is the actual bounce, a confirmation that buyers have stepped in and taken control that VWAP level. You can see it right there at that VWAP level. Price touches VWAP and buyers respond. That confirmation candle is my high entry signal. That one extra moment of patience is the difference between a high probability trade and the coin flip. Once I am in the trade, I need a target and a stop. For my take profit, look to the left and find the most recent high structure. Right here. That is my TP. Clean and simple. For my stop, I look to the left again and find the structure low. This is the level that would completely invalidate my trade idea. If price breaks below that, I'm out. No reason to exit before that point. Let the trade breathe and just trust the structure. As you can see right here, this is actually lower. It's supposed to be lower. And as you can see here, price moves straight to that structure high exactly as planned. All right, so that was a textbook clean example of the bounce play on the long side. Let's move on to the next example. This time, I want you to show you the short side so you can see exactly how this setup works in both directions. Same exact process, just flip. Trend is down. You can see that VWAP alignment is right across the board. Opening range is set, and price breaks below that opening range low. Right here. That is my trend aligned break right there. Then watch what happens next. Price pulls back up to New York VWAP right here. It's a magnet effect just from the other direction. Now wait for the bounce. In this case, I need to see sellers take control of the New York VWAP, confirming the move lower right here. That is my entry. Target is structure low to the left, and stops are at the structure high. Price delivers straight to target. Exact same setup, rules, opposite direction. Quick note before we wrap up. If you want to practice this setup on a funded account without risking your own capital, I trade through Top 1 Futures. Use my code AP Futures at checkout for the best possible discount. Link in the description. It is one of the best ways to build real trading income without putting your own money on the line. So to recap, the bounce play. Wait for the opening range to set, break in the direction of trend, pull back to New York VWAP, wait for the bounce confirmation, target the structure high or low, stops at the structure lows or high. 2 examples, same setup, same rules every single time. This was a quick overview to get you familiar with the setup. A much more in-depth breakdown with even more live trade examples is coming in a future video. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that button. I post daily ES trade recaps and every single payout gets documented publicly right here on the channel. See you in the next one.